students, it's Miss T. I hope you're doing well. Today I thought it would be really fun and interesting to try to experiment to make your own paint. Now for this activity you will need your parents' permission and help because we're going to be using some kitchen items to make our paint. So definitely ask for your parents' permission and ask for their help. And these are some things that you're going to need. 2 cups of water, I have mine here in little Tupperware bowls. A small spoon, I'm using a little measuring spoon, but you can use a regular spoon. Small trays or dishes. So in my house we have these small glass trays that I'm going to use. You can use ice cube trays, you can use Tupperware dishes, whatever you can. You need a paintbrush, paper towels just in case we have some spills or messes, paper and pencil, and items from your kitchen or refrigerator, and I'll get to those in a second. So let me get my paper. And what I did is I went through my kitchen on sort of a scavenger hunt, and I found dry items and liquid items that I could add water to make paint. So the first item I'm gonna do, let me get my first tray out. I'm gonna do some prune juice. Now in my head, I'm thinking that prunes are purple, but let's see what happens. Let's pour a little bit of this juice out in my dish. And I'm gonna take my paper, I'm gonna label prune juice. Take my paintbrush and I'm going to dip my paintbrush in the juice, and I'm just gonna create a little space of paint. And wow, I thought that'd be purple. That's kind of brown, don't you think? Yeah, so that's interesting. So with my first cup of water, I'm gonna clean off my brush. All right, then we're gonna set this aside. Now I'm gonna take my second tray, and this time I found some orange juice. So I'm gonna pour some in there. I'm gonna label that. And I'm guessing this is gonna be yellow. What do you guys think? Oh, it's a very faint yellow. Wow, I can barely see that. All right, wash off my brush. That was surprising. Now I found some olive oil. Do you guys use that in your house? Let's see what happens with this guy. Let's pour some in our dish. Oh, I forgot to label. Silly Miss T. We got a label so we know what we're working with. Olive oil. Oh, now that's, wow. That's thicker than the orange juice, but look what happened to the paper. It made it so oily that you don't even see the color. It just kind of runs right through the paper. Wow. Wash my brush off. That's good to know. I don't know if we can use that for painting now, huh? What do you think? Doesn't even produce a color. All right, next. Oh, this is a cool one. Soy sauce. My guess is that it's gonna be a very deep brown, maybe even black. Let's see. I got my new tray. Pour some out. Oh yeah, we're getting that brown. To me, it's a little bit darker than my prune juice. So I'm finding that, wow, all the colors I have picked are kind of like the earth tones, like browns and yellows. Wow, I want to try to create some different colors. All right, Now I found some dry ingredients. I found some ground cinnamon. So I'm gonna put some of that in my tray. And then I'm gonna take my second bowl of water and my spoon. I'm gonna add a little bit of water and we're gonna mix that up. And let's see if it will create a color. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see it, but the cinnamon is not really mixing or stirring up with the water. That's kind of interesting. How do you spell cinnamon? Cinnamon. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get any sort of color. Oh, well, we get a little color, but it's very grainy. You can see like the bits of cinnamon. Wow. But it does smell good. Okay, let's try to wash off my brush. Get those cinnamon fragments off of there. All right, let's see. This time, let's try chili powder. Now, like I said, you need your parents' permission when using these items. Chili powder is a little hot, so whatever you find in your kitchen, make sure you have your parents' permission or their help when you're doing this. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Let's see if this mixes up, because the cinnamon did not mix up very well. Now my guess, or my hypothesis, would be that it would make red. Let's see. Well, we're still in kind of like that orangey brown color. My goodness, everything I'm finding is the same color. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. All right, I got one more. This is paprika. Oh, it's still orangey. And it's gritty and grainy like the cinnamon and the chili powder. All right, guys. So, I had fun. I had some wrong guesses. Some guesses that I made did not turn out the way I thought they would be. And some of them surprised me, like the olive oil. So what I want you to do is, like I said, go on a scavenger hunt and see what you can find in your kitchen. All of mine turned out the brown and orangey and earth tone kind of colors. Maybe you can try to find something that's green or purple or blue. And what I want you to do after you experiment with your paint making, I want you to then use the same ingredients that you found and try to paint a picture with them. So check out my second video to see what I came up with and what I painted with my colors. Thanks, guys.